Yum. Welcome back to Good Day, where we love local and love animals. You just saw there an opossum enjoying his meal at Nature's Nursery. That video now going viral. And with Easter coming up, some folks think it's a great idea to gift chicks and bunnies, but sadly many of them end up miscared for or in shelters. Allison Aey is here with a friend, Roman, from Nature's Nursery, with how you can adopt a bunny. And we're going to get to that in just a moment. But let's talk about the opossum. What's his name?
That's Tater Tot, our education opossum. Yeah, so we put snake skins in a lot of their cages just for enrichment, so they can enjoy the texture and the smell. And Tater Tot really loves to eat them, but opossums in general tend to be scavengers. They're kind of nature's garbage disposal and will eat about anything. But yet people have really enjoyed that video. And if you're one of those people who don't like the sound of chewing, that's not going to be the video for you.
Don't do it. Yeah. Don't put some music to it or something, but just watch it. So obviously you all are caring for a lot of animals, and we are in the season where you're going to see a lot more bunnies coming in.
Yeah.
You know, they're being born and people are finding them and things like that. So you have a fundraiser going on right now.
We do. Bunnies are the #1 species that we take in. We take in about 800 baby bunnies per year. And a lot of times people will, you know, Easter time, they're thinking about cute Easter gifts, and they want to gift someone a baby bunny or a baby chicken or a duck or whatever. We really want people to, we're not discouraging that, but we're really asking that people make an effort to think about the long-term obligation for that. Pet bunnies can live like 8 to 12 years. So you need to be prepared to be taking care of that animal. You might gift that to a child and they get bored with it in 6 months.
Yeah.
As you can see, you know, they don't do a lot. They just kind of, Roman, he's just really kind of sitting here. So Roman is actually a domestic bunny. He is not a wild bunny. And the reason we use him for education is because wild bunnies are they're actually very fragile. So we ask people, when you find them in the wild, they're tiny and they're cute. Don't try to make them a pet. They are not intended to be a pet.
And so Roman here, though, what's his story?
Roman was we adopted him from the Humane Society. He was brought to the Humane Society. He was abandoned. So we have him for education, so we can take him out and talk to people about bunnies.
And explain the differences, you know, wild and domestic and so on. And as you do see more coming in, you're going to need some support to care for those bunnies that are going to be coming into your care here. You have a fundraiser. Instead of people, you know, buying a bunny that maybe they won't be able to take care of, you could buy a bunny from you guys.
You can. So we're calling it Hop to Adopt, and you can virtually, I suppose, adopt a baby bunny. What we will do is we'll mail out the little adoption certificate and one of these little wood decor items, and they have a little code on the back where you can scan it and learn more about Nature's Nursery. But
fun.
The idea is, instead of adopting a real baby bunny, consider helping a wild baby bunny that's in our care this year. So yeah, about 800 of those guys come in each year. This is just a way to help support that.
How cute would that be, maybe for an Easter basket?
Yeah, an Easter basket, you know, or kids love getting mail.
One of these, want to, you know, put them in a, hey, look what we got for you, and we're helping these animals. And so that's a wonderful alternative, because we hate to see these animals abandoned.
We get a little influx after Easter of domestic bunnies that people find in the wild, because they take them in as a pet, they'll adopt one as a pet, and then they realize they don't want to take care of it, and they think they can just turn it over to the wild. And these guys aren't equipped to be out in the wild.
No, they're like, I need my cage and my, you know, this. Well, how difficult is it to care for a rabbit, maybe, as opposed to some other pets that families can have?
Rabbits, they just need space. I mean, they need space, they need proper diet. You should always have a vet on hand, and not all vets will care for these animals. So you need to make sure that you have all those ducks in a row, if you will, before you take on those kind of animals as pets.
So as we are starting in this new spring season, what are you all expecting? I mean, are you kind of slow right now, and you're...
Don't say that word slow.
Sorry,
we get in trouble when we say the word slow. We have already started baby season with squirrels. Squirrels are always the first to come in. We will be getting opossums probably here real soon, and baby bunnies to follow. So once those doors open, it's a never-ending parade of critters through the door.
Lots of critters, but you all, and as you said, 800 bunnies, but how many animals in general are you taking?
We take in over 3,500, between 3,500 and 4,000 animals per year come into us, and a lot of those are orphaned babies, especially with bunnies, because bunnies are not known to be the best nest builders. They tend to build their nest right in the middle of a backyard, and a lot of times mom will get injured injured or get scared away by a dog or the humans that are living there, and then those babies become orphans, and we have to care for them.
And you have to care for them. And I know a lot of people, they get the lawnmower out for the first time in the season.
And they find those
and they
nests,
find a
and it's
nest and
unfortunate.
something like that, you know, so you all will, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but you know, you're probably going to get busy here.
Yeah, we're here to help any way we can.
So in the meantime, you all have your new building. Are you totally into it yet?
We
What's going on with
are
that?
about 90% in there. We're still taking birds at our old location while the outside is being completed.
Okay.
So we got the fence up and the pole barn up, but still doing consistent fundraising and things to help support the ongoing mission.
Can people come visit you yet?
Yes, they can.
Okay.
We are doing scheduled tours, so if they just contact us, they can get a tour set up.
Okay. In the meantime, we want to help out. We got to take advantage of this fundraiser with Easter, just, you know, kind of right around the corner. Get one of these. How do they go? How do they
to
do
adopt,
this?
they can go over to our website. It's also all over our social media. But if they go to the website underneath the merchandise and products page, we've got the link there to hop to adopt a little bunny in someone's name.
Very, very cute. Great idea. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Roman.
you.
You were quite the gentleman.
Is he still awake?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's very cute. Well, it's just about spring, as we mentioned, which means many local high schools are hitting the stage, a preview of Whiteford's upcoming production. Stay with us.